what's up guys, MrVerry here, and today I am bringing you the Binding of Isaac. I'm gonna be doing a Isaac run, assuming this... Good. It is slowing down a tiny bit, but it looks like it's having an easier time recording. I really wasn't able to record Isaac before because for some reason it just didn't look right, and now it seems to be looking very righteous. And this is Wrath. He's one of the 7 deadly sins mini-bosses, and he occasionally will drop Mr. Mega, which makes you have like super large bombs, and sometimes he'll drop Bobby Bomb, I think, which is a homing bomb item. And oh, that was fucking ridiculous. Oh well, he's about down. Couple more hits. And no items, but more bombs, which, hey, that's fine too. And there's a tinted rock in the corner there, so I'm gonna go get that. And with any luck, it'll have the small rock, which increases both your tiers and your fire rate and your damage. Sorry guys. Unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case, but we got a key, so we're gonna go in the treasure room. And the sad onion, I'll take that, and that gives you tiers up, so obviously you can see that my fire rate has increased pretty significantly, which is quite helpful. And I haven't explored enough to really do this, but oh, hey, awesome, the secret room was right here. And sweet, there's a dime. So already up to 19 pen, oh, 20. Which is definitely a good start. 2 bombs. I wish I had some more keys, but it is early, and I should get some more from completing these rooms, as well as there's champs, and champs are the bigger and different colored ones, and they are stronger, and they have double HP, and they deal a full heart of damage usually. And awesome, I got another key, so that means I'll definitely be able to get into the treasure room. I would like to go into the shop, however, I'm awesome. Got another key, so... And the Book of Revelations, I already have awesome Steam sale, so that means everything is cheaper, so I'll grab the heart, the spirit heart. And now you can see one of my favorite things about this game is that everything you get, every item you pick up that is a passive item and not a pickup item, changes the physical appearance of Isaac. Like you can see, after I picked up the Steam sale, he's got a little tag on the bottom left. And after I picked up the sad onion, he started crying, like, profusely. Which makes sense because that item increases my tiers. And I'm being a dumbass and taking really stupid hits from these. And you can see that I'm in the Cellar XL, which... Normally, when you start a game, and if you don't have the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, you will always be in the basement. And XL is the Curse of the Labyrinth, which combines levels 1 and 2 and puts 2 treasure rooms rather than 1 in the stage. And it can be kind of a pain in the ass for the beginning levels, because normally the treasure room on Cellar 1 or Basement 1 is already open. And for those of you who don't know, the treasure room is that room to the top left that has like a crown, and there's always an item in treasure rooms, and you want to go into every treasure room because those items are what power Isaac up significantly. The pills that you can pick up can be very helpful as well, but you gotta have those items. And there's certain items that are just crazy, like Mutant Spider, Brimstone, Polyphemus, Sacred Heart, Spider Butt. Unfortunately, that's a pickup item, but I picked it up so that when I reroll, there's no chance of that ever showing up again. And that's Mom's Pad, which is also a pickup item. And the dice, which Isaac starts with, can reroll any item that you want after you've gone a total of 3 rooms of creatures to recharge it. So, you can see at the top right that now there's 2 boxes next to the dice, and that just means that now I only have to gain another 2 rooms, because there's a total of 6 boxes, and for each room you gain 2 boxes for this item. Now some items have infinite recharge, as in they never run out. You can just click space at like as much as you want and it will just continue to use it. And then there's some that take 6 rooms to recharge, some that take, like in this case, this one takes 3, and you know, so there's a wide variety. And I really like the dice, because if there's an item that won't help your current build or just really isn't appealing, cool, you can re-roll and see if you can get something better. Yeah, that's Best Friend. Another pickup item, so that's of no use to me. So, unfortunately, I've re-rolled 3 times already, and only gotten pickup items that are spacebar items, not passive. And when you're playing with Isaac with the D6, you really only want passive, because there's no point in giving up the D6, because it can be very helpful. And we got a key. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill all the poops, because there's a chance of getting items in them. Looks like I was successful that time. And with any luck here, I will hopefully, I know I'm gonna face 2 bosses which would refill the dice, but I'm hoping that I can refill the, well, obviously now I know where the boss is, so I'll be able to refill the dice after I beat this first boss, and then go and get it. And whenever you pick up a pill, if you don't have the PhD, you don't know what it is, and that one unfortunately was a negative one, which just made my tears go down. So I'm gonna fight Pestilence, who is one of the 4 horsemen. Well, actually there's 5, because there's Conquest too. Actually there's 6 if you count the Headless Horseman. But there's Pestilence, Famine, Death, and war. And death is the strongest out of those. And yeah, that pill did decrease my tears. My fire rate is much lower, unfortunately. But pestilence is about, or famine is about to turn into his head, because after you get him to like a third of his health or something, he gets knocked off his horse and he can no longer spawn flies. He has to fight on his own with those. But that's a pretty easy to dodge attack, as you can see. And they always give the cube of meat, which progressively, as you get more cubes of meat, grows and can be turned into eventually Super Meat Boy, which is another game by Edmund McMillan, same guy who made this one. And the Blighted Ovum is kind of one of the harder first bosses, because when he's in tighter rooms than this, he can, you can see that he leaves a red trail of like glowing blood. If you go into that, it will kill you. And, or not kill you, sorry, it deals 1 heart of damage. And I got Mom's Heals, which are a range up. Not one of my favorite items, but it is important to get that range up. And you can check your stats at any time by clicking Escape. You can see I've got 2 out of 7 attack, 2 out of 7 run, or speed, 3 out of 4 fire rate, and 4 out of 7 range. Unfortunately, I lost both my spirit hearts to the Blighted Ovum because he deals 1 full heart of damage when he hits you. PhD, awesome. So now better pills, and I wish I had known that I was going to get that, because I wouldn't have taken that pill. When you get the PhD, if I had grabbed that pill that gave me tears down after I got the PhD, it would have turned into a tears up pill and been very beneficial. So it's really unfortunate that, you know, didn't work out that way. But 2 levels down and several more to go. And Catacombs 1, which is a variation of caves, and there's the Curse of the Lost, which I believe just makes a shitload more rooms and makes it a little bit harder to navigate, which, big surprise, Curse of the Lost, you know. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? So, taking out these creepy crawlers, and the spiders weren't included in the original game, they were added with the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. Actually, most of the creatures on this floor will be added with the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, simply because it's in Catacombs, which was added with the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. Normally, this stage is caves. And with the PhD, you also get more output from blood donation machines. You get between 2 and 4 coins every time. And I ended up getting a dime, luckily enough, so that's awesome. And those have a chance of exploding and turning into decently helpful stuff. I'm not having the best run as far as things I've acquired and what items I want, but the PhD is a pretty good item, and that should make this run quite a bit easier. And these are greed heads. They have very similar artwork to the boss Greed, mini boss Greed. And I'm gonna give away some of my hearts for some more pennies because why not? And I think the secret room might be here, so I'm gonna give that a test. No, but it did end up giving me a free bomb, so that didn't really cost me anything to check. And that is a hell of a lot of projectiles, so I am trying to dodge those at all costs, as it would only take 2 with my current health to drop me. And there is a golden poop, which will have multiple pennies, so that's very cool. Oh. Yeah, I am hurting. That was close. And you can see once you pop the golden poops that they just spring out a shitload of pennies, which is pretty cool. And I also think I've found the secret room, in addition to the treasure room, which is right to the left of me. And there's Rosary, which gives you 6 spirit hearts, so I'll go ahead and take the Rosary, why not? I'm gonna really need some items to power up my my attack, but at least now I've got no concern of dying if I take any damage. And that was not the secret room, and you can tell where the secret room is on the map because it's usually the room that is surrounded by the most amount of rooms, and it's the secret room, so it's always in the black. It's not like a listed room on the map or anything. Jeez, these greed heads are just taking so much to take out with how low my attack is right now. And when greed heads hit you, they steal some of your coins. Well, and you can acquire some, but growth hormones, speed and damage. Awesome. Yeah, growth hormones is very helpful. And this is a battle room, so when you choose to pick up the thing in the middle, you then have to defeat several waves of creatures. But very well worth it. Definitely worth fighting these guys in order to get increased speed and damage. And final wave. Aw, that was unfortunate. And I think about one more hit and he's down, and he is. Awesome. So my speed is up to 3, and that put my damage up by 2, which is awesome. Definitely much better stats now, which is going to make this quite a bit easier. And for beating the room, I obtain a heart, which is much appreciated, and hopefully if I end up grabbing enough hearts, I'll go back to the blood donation machine in order to ensure that I have a chance at getting either the blood donation machine, when you blow it up, has a chance of dropping an IV bag or the blood bag. And the blood bag is awesome. It gives you an extra heart, it refills your hearts, and it increases your speed. So, very cool. Definitely a very helpful item. And I believe the blood donation machine has like a 16.67% chance of blowing up every time you use it. Pretty sure it's around there. And luckily I'm stacked on cash and keys, so I'm gonna go into the shop. And I'm gonna nab up, and there's the Bible, which is a very decent pickup item, but I re-rolled and apparently it stayed the Bible, so that kind of sucks, but what can you do? And I'm now gonna go back to the blood donation machine and sacrifice some hearts in order to get some more money, and hopefully it'll blow up with any luck. But before I do that, and that was kind of handy because upon blowing him up I also took out the spider, and I'm quite sure that the secret room is right there, and it is awesome. So I nab up another 9 pennies, pop the fires to see if there's any in there, and there isn't. And move forward. Well, technically backward. The boss is to the northeast right now. And time to get some pennies and hopefully the blood bag if I'm lucky. And instead it's the IV bag, which I just sacrificed the remainder of my hearts in order to grab up some more money, and I'm halfway to the max amount. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to re-roll that item because the dice would need to be charged 2 more rooms, and there's only 1 more room for me to slay in here. And I shouldn't have taken out that room to the south. I should have just ran straight to the blood donation machine, but I thought that I actually wouldn't get the IV bag. And this is a boss that is similar to Larry Jr. that was added with the Wrath of the Lamb DLC as well. Ooh, that was stupid of me. Didn't mean to do that. And he's a pretty easy boss in my opinion. While his movement is a little bit harder to dodge than Larry Jr.'s, it's still pretty predictable and really not too bad. And there's 1 down. And just this guy to go, and he is down. And there's the devil room, and luckily since I have the PhD, when I pick up these pills I will be able to identify them. At least I thought. Oh, awesome, health up. Speed up. Yes. Bombs are key. That switches your current amount of bombs and keys, so I don't really want to do that. And now I can get, I could get Brimstone or Spirit of the Night, and I'm gonna grab Brimstone. And I want to grab Spirit of the Night because it's an awesome flying thing, but I don't know, I'm not going to sacrifice the 2 hearts for it right now. Hopefully I'll get a flying item a little later on. And I love the way Brimstone makes you look. It's badass. And it's very powerful, if you couldn't tell. And that's the Parasite, which is normally a very useful item for tiers, but since I have Brimstone, it shouldn't be. And I just got the Odd Mushroom, which gave me 1 heart and damage up, so that should be pretty helpful. And it's too bad I don't have Brimstone charged, because I would have just killed every single one of them. But all is well. And planting a bomb there in order to knock the rock over to make a path for me. I receive a bomb and a heart, so that's cool. And you should charge Brimstone before you walk into rooms. Like, that was silly of me not to. And I obtain another key, which is fine by me. And to the left is the self-sacrifice, or I usually call it the Whore of Babylon room because it has the same symbol as the item, the Whore of Babylon. And I've got enough hearts to go in there, so I'm going to head on in. And red chests can give you a variety of things. Sometimes they give you pills, sometimes they give you sometimes they will give you spirit hearts, which are the blue hearts that I've been picking up. Sometimes they give spiders, sometimes they drop bombs. They're very erratic and can be both beneficial and risky. So I like them. They're kind of like a gamble. And I believe the secret room is right to my right, or now to the southeast, but I don't know for sure, so I'm gonna explore this area a little more before I drop my last bomb. And the greed heads have pretty decent health. As you can see, they are withstanding Brimstone, like, with ease. And awesome. So I'm dropping that bomb in order to hopefully open the secret room, which it didn't, but it did give me a missing page, which is actually a part of the Necronomicon. And upon, ooh, the belt. That gives me, speed up, so I'm gonna take that. But upon being hit, I have a 5% chance of unleashing the Necronomicon's power, which what that does is it does significant damage to all enemies. And there is a fortune-telling machine instead of a jackpot or a slot machine, but that's alright. Temperance. This is actually a blood donation machine, which I will use because I don't really care. And hopefully I'll get some hearts from dude in the middle here. And when you pick the wrong one, you can see he spawns flies. Well, I seem to be having decent luck with the And I'm gonna grab that curved horn because, before I get too ahead of myself, in the top left corner, these are called trinkets. Awesome, got the curved horn, because this gives me increased damage. And with any luck, I will get those hearts, and I succeed in that mission. So, I am now going to recycle them to get some more money. And I get the blood bag, which gives me HP up and speed up. So my speed is maxed, my attack is maxed, and my range and fire rate are 4 of 7. But actually, your attack looks maxed as soon as you pick up Brimstone, so it's not theoretically maxed. I can actually still get my damage up quite a bit by picking up certain items, or so that's nice. And that golden key that I just picked up makes it so that if I open any chests in the remainder of this floor, it doesn't use up any keys, which is very helpful. And I'm gonna go back to this and see if I can get some different trinkets. I have the trinket that I want for now, so, but still, I don't know. There's always different stuff available. And I'm gonna give up the... Is that another blood bag? No shit. I got 2. Awesome. I didn't even know you could get 2. So I got another HP up, and some more money, and more speed. So I am hauling now. Oh shit. Oh no, a fly. And now, I have so many hearts that if I grab any more, you won't, any more spirit hearts that is, you won't be able to see them, but they will be there. And I'm trying to hopefully get some bombs from this dude, but he doesn't appear to want to give me any. And those hearts are pretty much useless to me right now. I'm not gonna lose all my spirit hearts, no matter what boss I face, so... God damn it, why am I only getting hearts? And I got the Empress, which is a really nice tarot card. And I got Wheel of Fortune, which is another awesome... Fuck. Instead of making a slot machine, it made a fortune-telling machine, which kinda sucks, but what can I do? Now I can just pull them both, and I ended up getting, Scatole, which is Fly Love, and it'll put a big piece of poop on my head. But it is helpful because now all the flies will not attack me, and that in itself is pretty nice. So I'm gonna continue to gamble a little more with these and see if I can get anything of use. And I got a bomb, so that's good. Another tarot card, which the Magician, which is useless to me now since I have Brimstone. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna use it because I'm awesome. I got which ones I wanted, so now I'm gonna... Unfortunately, when you're trying to, like, navigate around this and grab what you actually want, it's not always possible. And I just got the crystal ball, which shows the rest of the map and gives me a spirit heart. And I re-roll it to get the peeper, which is a badass, it's pretty decent. You can see the eye that's now floating around. That is my ally, and if anything runs into it, they will take like pretty significant damage. So now I have the Empress, which activates the Whore of Babylon effect, and the Curved Horn for a damage boost. And these guys have a shitload of health. Wow. But I was still able to crush him immediately, so that's very nice. And there's another shop here. Or not another shop here, but a shop on this floor. And I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully, get a bomb or something so that I have an extra bomb to get into the secret room. And my Brimstone seems to be doing very nice damage, but instead it's greed, as I thought it may be. Yeah, I am alright with my Brimstone. It's only going to take me 3 shots to take out greed. Yeah, very nice. And that is an angel heart, which, if I finish the level without losing it, will give me an extra heart, a permanent one. So, picking up the 3 pennies. And these guys are kind of a pain in the ass. You can see they shoot out these things which are actually called little chubbies. And they deal somewhat significant. I believe they deal a full heart every time. So this is actually a bit of a pain in the ass. Especially with all the spikes and the difficulty in navigating, but well worth it. And these ones will just fire off those like crazy, which are, Isaac can do that too. If you get the Ipecac power, that's what your tears become. And I'm gonna take care of those larvae before they can really be any sort of threat to me. And the battle room is open, so I'm gonna see if there's anything of value in here. And I don't know what's in there, only a heart, but still worth doing, because hopefully I was hoping to acquire some bombs since I'm rather low on them. And I still have a chance to, because you're given an item after you complete the room, usually. And one more Brimstone to... Nice. That went well. And no item, but I also didn't take any damage, so hey, I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna use the power of the Empress once I get in here to fight the Wretched. Which will give me very increased power. And speed. You can see the quite significant amount of damage I am now dealing to the boss. And how huge I am. And tears, which is actually damage and health up. So, and I'm gonna run into the devil room, which is actually fighting Krampus, who is a weaker form of a boss called the Fallen, and he gives you a, I believe a thing of coal, which, actually I know he gives you a lump of coal, and this increases damage, but I'm not sure if I want to re-roll it or stick to it. I think I might keep it and just get the damage boost. And unfortunately, he's got a 4-way Brimstone, so... And I got that bomb I wanted. The lump of coal. So now my Brimstone should be dealing even more damage. And upon going down, I will receive an extra heart because I kept that heart. And I'm on Necropolis 1, and normally this stage is called the Depths. And since I have Fly Love, those flies will move very slowly. Normally they move much quicker. And that was cake. As was that. Definitely nice to have high power and good moves. And this is chocolate milk, which I don't really like, so... And that's the blood rights, which I also don't like that, so I'm gonna go take out a couple rooms and then re-roll. And hopefully when I find the secret room on this stage, I end up getting Transcendence, which is one of the items you can get, which is actually a noose and normally just makes you a floating head. But in this case, since I'm already demonic in appearance, it'll just give me demon wings, which are very awesome looking. And... shit. Why the hell not? And buying a key. I got extra money. So... I want to work on getting my, my dice back to their full... And that's gonna take a sec, because I gotta kill another room first. And the secret room wasn't over to the left, which I was kinda hoping it was. Aw, damn. Thought that was gonna bring it down. And the fires that are, colored like that are a darker red, are hellfires, and they can actually... shoot at you and deal damage to you, so you have to be careful of them. And like I said, the red chests, as you can see, sometimes they drop bombs. So, it's pretty cool. And I'd been wanting to record this game for, I don't know if I checked this room yet. I'll try. For quite some time. Nope, I must have, damn. And before, when I was recording, it was terribly slow and really sucked. Well, that went well. And so did that. Alright, well, my dice are ready to roll again, so I'm gonna re-roll the blood rights in the treasure room and see if I can get a better item. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll get some sort of flying item. Like Fate. Nope, then I'll get this. This, you can see the,